What's up, guys? It's been a while. Today, I want to talk about the things that don't serve you anymore, or if they ever served you before. And I want to tell you what it was in my case. So, I used to go, actually, today, I came back from an anime convention that I used to go to every year, like volunteer. And I've been doing this for about 8 years. Right? A few days in a year, just going to a festival, having fun. But recently, it you know, I just the later years, I realized, or I kept coming to the conclusion that I should let this go because it doesn't serve me anymore. It just takes my time, and even the last one, this one that I came back from, I couldn't enjoy it as much anymore, if at all. Well, it was kind of fun, but it was not worth my time. You see, just because I spent my time there, now I have to catch up to all my duties and obligations that I neglected while being there, and it's not worth it. I came to the evaluation that it's not worth it. But going to these conventions, they helped me throughout my life, or back then. I used to be very awkward socially, and this was a good practice, talking to people, even though there's mostly weirdos and autistic people and yada yada. Not all of them, of course. It's still people that you can have small talk with, or talk about anything, right? And I think it helped me a lot with being able to communicate with people like a normal human being and actually be less socially awkward. Because I used to be very like shy and avoidant, but now it's got better by me spending more time in society, right? Around people. But back then, I didn't have as many things to do, so I could afford going there and not feeling like my time is being wasted, or that my time was not being spent efficiently, right? I'm older now, so my time really needs to be spent more wisely than before. When you are young, you are learning just by living and going through stuff, experiencing new things, right? So it didn't really feel like wasting time because you are still in a situation that was putting you through your limits, or my limits, right? I was kind of in a uncertain situation, uncomfortable, so I was growing. But now it's all the same. Like, sure, I met new people, but I never really formed a deeper connection with them. I thought, it would be possible, but it just didn't happen. In the course of 8 years, no deeper connection was formed with those people because I noticed that I just don't vibe with them because they are living their life as if they were fine. Yeah, they probably are fine with where they're at in their life. But as for me, I'm not fine with where I'm at in my life. And I want to work on that. I want to improve. That's what I want to focus on. And if I'm not doing something that is pushing me towards my goal, the direction I want, I don't want to be doing that. Like, I feel like so miserable doing something that is not pushing me to where I want to be. So they are like laid back and having fun and this and that. But for me, if I'm working on my future, that's where I'm having the most fun. Not being stagnant and wasting my time. Sure, you're there to have fun, but To me, I've had enough already. Like, it's all the same, man. So the growth just stopped. And yeah, it feels like it's time to let go, right? It doesn't serve me anymore. And it also hindered my growth because the time I spent there, I could have been working or something else. And I did have things to work on, which I need to catch up on. I already started today. Right when I came back, there's a pile of stuff that I neglected. And I need to, race with time, work on these things, just get back, to the flow that I was in before going to this convention. I've seen people finding relationships, friendships there, but I was not that fortunate, I guess. I just didn't vibe with those people. But, I'm grateful for the opportunity because back then, no one would take me anywhere. And these people, they gave me a place to fit in, to be a part of something, to grow with them, right? But yeah, as I'm older now, it's time to let go. Like, I had enough and it doesn't serve me anymore. As much time as I spent there, they didn't really promote me in any way, so it's just doing the same thing over and over, and it's not worth it anymore. And this can apply to anything in your life, right? You can be doing something that you were always doing, but if it doesn't serve you anymore, if it's just a routine that even hinders your life, your new life, because we age, we grow, we evolve, and so do our lives with us, our lifestyles. And if you are not willing to let go of your past identity, of your past self, then you won't make room for the new self that you want, that you need to get to the image of you one day would like to become. Thanks for listening.